BS up in here. Hey guys, hello, it's me. I'm here. I'm in Houston at the crash pad, and I just went to the gym, and I went to the grocery store, and I went to Ulta. And so I'm going to show you what I got at the grocery store, and I'm going to show you what I got at Ulta, and I'm going to show you my new lunchbox. Are you excited? Okay, hang on, here it comes. All right, so this morning, I'm actually on a 3-day bucket, but there's nothing in open time, which is where people drop their trips or post their trips that they would like to get rid of. And there's nothing there, so I'm pretty certain, unless someone calls out sick, I won't be working the next 3 days. Then I have 1 day off that I'm going to go and see my mom, who just moved to Texas, with my brother. And then I have a 5-day bucket, which I already have a 4-day trip on my schedule. So I'm very happy about that. So I actually have 4 days I'm working, and then I have 1 more day in my bucket. So I tried to buy a few things that would be for my trip. So I'm going to go through those, and then I'm going to show you what I got at Ulta and talk a little bit about that. So here we go. All right, so groceries, let's see. I'm almost out of coconut oil. I love coconut oil for pretty much anything that you cook with oil. You do pancakes in it, I do eggs in it, I pop popcorn in it. I love coconut oil. Yum, coconut oil. Okay, let's see, what else did I get? Oh, I got these little oatmeal, easy oatmeal things. And I was getting the little paper packets because yes, they are cheaper to get like a box of 8 packets, but I don't always have something to cook them in that's appropriate. So I started getting these because it's a little easier to just have this, even though it takes up more space in the lunchbox. I can just put water in, put it in the microwave, and I have a little easy breakfast. So I've been trying to, when I plan for my breakfasts, or when I plan for my meals on my trips, I've been trying to plan for a definite breakfast and a definite dinner. And then in between, depending on how the day goes, I might pick up something in the airport, like try to find like kind of an inexpensive sandwich or something, or just pack enough snacks that I can kind of nibble until I get to dinner time. And then I actually did really well last time. I think I only ate 1 thing out on my 3-day trip. So, actually I got a sandwich in the airport, and then I did go have a glass of wine and some bacon wrapped shrimp at one of our hotels. But that was a definite improvement because I didn't spend that much on either of those things. So oatmeals, let's see, what else did I get? I'm trying to find trip foods. I always try to take at least 1 or 2 frozen dinners, which I just got this one. I know it's not super healthy looking, Smart Ones, but it's something that will keep and I will eat. I also got the other day, I got one of these skillet meals. It's a shrimp penne. I always end up getting pasta just because it's so easy. So this would actually make probably 2 or 3. So if I cook this up, I could have it for dinner here and then pack it in for lunches or dinners for a trip. So got that. That was not today. I did not get that today. Let's see, what else did I get? That's not relevant. Peanut butter. I always like to have peanut butter on hand. Peanut butter and jelly. I told you guys, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Did I tell you? It seems like every time I get home from a trip, if I'm a little bit hungry, I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know why. Carbs, I guess. So stocked up on peanut butter. I bought one of these burritos. I've had the breakfast ones, the Red's burritos. They're really good. So I got this one. I think I'm gonna have that for lunch today, which is right now. And then I got one of these little snack trays. So it's a hard-boiled egg, some chicken. I think it's chicken. Oh no, it's turkey. Almonds and cheese. It's like a great little like paleo snack pack. So might save that for my trip, or I might take it with me when I drive up to see my mom, because I don't know if I want to let that egg sit that long. All right, here's one of my favorite things. There's a store in Texas called H-E-B. One of the things I like about Houston And they have these ready to cook, like healthy meals. So you just put them in their container in the oven, and super delicious. So I got this one, chipotle lime tenderloin with green beans and potatoes. Yum yum. And that's only $4.88. So I mean, that's pretty decent, under $5. And then I got this one, which I don't know, there was no price on it. This one, oh, JK, it's right there. This is actually salmon stuffed with seafood and asparagus. I've had this one before and it is so good. And it was $7. So I think that's pretty decent for a healthy meal, healthy cooked meal. Yeah, so that's that. And then this just looked good, so I think I'm gonna eat this for lunch today. It's like a little feta olive mixture. I don't know. It was an impulse buy because I was hungry in the store. And oh, I always like to have these on my trips, especially these RX nut butter ones. Now there's the Justin's, which are good, but these ones, the RX butters, A, super delicious, and B, super healthy. In this little packet right here is 1 egg white, 18 almonds, a half of a date, and no BS. Ain't no BS up in here. Oh, these flavors are maple almond butter and vanilla almond butter, and they do have peanut butter ones too. But I like almond butter a little better out of the packet. And also it doesn't make your breath smell peanut buttery. You know, peanut butter breath, nobody wants to smell that. So I do that for the passengers so I don't have to breathe peanut butter breath on them. Okay, and oh my god, I just realized I forgot something. So I have been in the mood to make spaghetti, so I got spaghetti and sauce, but I forgot to get the meat. I was gonna get ground turkey to put in here. Oops, that might have to hold for another day. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, this is kind of a snacky item. I got these pretzel crisps, yumma dumma, and I got some sour cream to make a little dip to go for those. Yep, I did. Okay, so here's the non-essentials. These are kind of a favorite. I have not had them in a while, but they're itty bitty tiny little ice cream sandwiches. They're itty bitty tiny little ice cream sandwiches, and these ones are mint chocolate chip, and they're actually tofu-y. So they are no dairy, and they're super delicious, and usually it's so nice just as a little dessert that doesn't make you feel like a big bloaty mess that you shouldn't have eaten. And also it doesn't keep me up all night, because if I eat chocolate like late in the day, I will not go to sleep. Yeah, I'm just old like that. Okay, and then the last two non-essentials. This one is for keeping here at the crash pad, bottle of wine. It's kind of a cheap one, but I thought the name was funny, low hanging fruit. And then I also, because y'all know how it is, I got these little baby wines to pack in my lunch bag to take with me. So this is about, I think this is about $5. So I can have one little glass of wine at night when I'm in my hotel room and not spend $9 for a glass of wine, unless it's a special occasion. Alright, so that's my grocery haul for today. And I'm going to put these in the freezer because they're things off I can do. Alright, next thing I want to show you guys. So I have been searching for something for my skin because it's been a little over the top oily. And drinking water hasn't helped. Adding moisturizer hasn't really helped. So I got a sample in my Ipsy bag, which I have since discontinued because I'm trying to save money. I discontinued my Ipsy bag, but I got a sample of a toner from Pixie, and it was a glycolic acid toner, which I don't think I've ever used before. So I was like, I'm gonna try it. Looks kind of cool. So I have been using that, and my skin has improved probably like 80%. It still gets a little oily at the end of a trip, but it is nothing like it was. Like, I seriously would finish a trip and just feel like I had an oil slick. And so I think my skin was overproducing oil because I don't know, like, honestly I have no idea why, because I was moisturizing, I was drinking water, doing all the things, but I just think that this particular profession has changed my skin. Well, and also being in different climates. So like, you know, I'm in 0 degrees in South Dakota, and then I come back here and it's 70 degrees in Houston. So my skin's like, what are we supposed to be doing? Are we supposed to be producing oil or not? So I think my skin is a crazy mess. So I started researching different toners with glycolic acid, and I found this Mario Badescu kind right here. So it's this one. And so I went to Ulta and I found this. Like, I could have just bought this, but I've never really done like a system. I used to do a system years ago from Arbonne that I liked, but it is pretty pricey. And as I said, I'm cheap when it comes to skincare and makeup. So I saw this, and this was the toner by itself, like the full size. This is a little bit smaller one in this box, but it was $18. So I was prepared to pay that because I feel like the glycolic acid worked. So I was looking, and Mario Badescu has a whole slew of products, like for acne and anti-aging and dry skin, oily skin, all the things. So I saw this, and then I realized the glycolic acid toner is actually the anti-aging, which, yes, that's me. I am aging. So I looked at this little packet, and there's a foaming cleanser, the toner, a moisturizer with SPF, because if you use something like glycolic acid, or I think it's AHA or something like that, you want to always use a SPF moisturizer, which I do anyway, because hello, the sun is what makes your skin wrinkle. So I've always used SPF moisturizers. And then there's a mask, super collagen mask. And then the last thing, bonus, take your regimen one step further, is the glycolic eye cream. So I've always wanted an eye cream, and I am so cheap, I don't buy one. So I decided this is a $40 value because it is smaller sizes than the like full size. But I thought this would be a good way to actually try out this regimen without spending a gajillion dollars on something, because I found another one that was by Tula that was also very cool looking, but it was like $50, and it didn't have the cool eye cream. So here we go. It is this is 2 ounces each, and the cool thing about this is I can travel with it. Like if for some reason I have to go through regular security, I mean, I don't have to. As a flight attendant, you can travel with bigger than 3 ounces if you go through the like if you're in uniform, and it depends on what airport you're at, but. Okay, I'm going to try out my new stuff, my Mario Badescu. This is the glycolic foaming cleanser, and it says 1 to 3 times a week, so you're not supposed to use it every day, and 1 to 2 times for dry combination skin. So I will probably use 2 to 3 times a week. Number 2 is the glycolic acid toner. Hopefully that's focusing. I can't really tell. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. And it says twice daily after cleansing, apply with a cotton ball pad. So this we use every day. 2 to 3 times a week. Apply a thin layer of mask, avoid eye area, and rinse thoroughly with warm water, and follow with moisturizer. So I'll probably do this and get in the shower, and then once I get out of the shower, I'll put the moisturizer on. Like my hair? I am a little bit of a mess. Alright, so I'm going to moisturize. I leave this on for 20 minutes. Mask. Leave this on for 20 minutes, and then shower, and then I'll put the moisturizer on and the eye cream. Oh, actually, let's see, when does this? Oh God, it's like splurging out. Ah, stop. have like a little pressure buildup. Holy crap. Do not think I will travel with this one because it is very liquidy and I would hate to waste it. I'm just gonna cheap. Okay, so yeah, so then the eye cream and the moisturizer will go on after my shower. Oh,